I was going to end the video here, but I just cannot go in unless we build a nice little shelf or something to hang. We got to hang something on here tonight. So I got a couple scraps of plywood. Let's knock something out really quick and see how that French cleat works. Not too shabby. This is our first little, kind of a medium-sized French cleated shelf. There, we'll use this. I kind of designed this for battery chargers. So let's go see how it works. Oh, that's going to be nice. That French cleat system, you can see just how handy that is. I don't think there's a shop around that couldn't use something like that to get your tools organized. It's the first time I've really used it like that, but it's just limitless. You can make any sort of a shelf you wanted to, and if you change your mind, you can move them around, slide them one way or another. That's a pretty good deal there. I like that. So I made these legs sit back in there 1 3/4 and kind of designed this so that it fit flush with the bottom of the cleat there, just so it kind of looks nicer and kind of like it was supposed to be there. So I guess that's about it for today. So I think I'll just go ahead and just cleat that whole wall there. Just do the whole thing. You get 16 cleats out of a sheet of plywood, so a couple more sheets of plywood. But what I like about this is we could hang. You could do a pegboard. Do like a 4x4 pegboard framed. Put a cleat on the back. You could set that up there if you wanted to hang wrenches or something. Or I'm thinking about maybe making some cabinets or holders for extension cords or lots of different things. I like this. I'm glad you guys talked me out of that other way I had set up. This is a million times better. And I was even thinking, so maybe there's going to be a lot of tools on this wall, but maybe like the really fancy stuff, like nice planes and the old Stanley stuff. You could even, do like some really nice holders, some decorative types of things, and even have those centered in the inside of the panels there on those raised panels, or those fake raised panels. Might be kind of cool too, but let's have to think about it. So that's it. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Beautiful Sunday morning on the homestead. A very chilly 18 degrees, I think it was this morning. We've only been here 5 years, but boy, I don't remember a winter holding on as tight as this one is. We still have almost 3 feet of snow on the ground, and it's melted and it's frozen, and it's just, you can't do anything outside. So I got a chuckle out of the comments yesterday. Someone said, I want to see more chainsaw videos. And I'm like, well, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Can't use the tractor, can't walk out there, can't do anything. So it's a perfect time to be working on the shop. I wanted to address a couple things. So a lot of people are starting kind of planning their schedules for this spring and summer, and have been emailing and asking us, about the Mother Earth News fairs, if we're going to be attending those. And Mrs. W and I, we thought long and hard about this because we went to all of them, 7 in a row last year. We traveled a lot, and we're not going to do that this year. I think we may make one exception for the Vermont Fair. It kind of works out with our schedule, but I guess what it comes down to is the main reason. We got to not lose focus on this. The main reason that we chose this lifestyle and moved out here was to have time together and to slow our lives down a little bit, and traveling that much and being on the road and airplanes and speaking, as much as we enjoyed that, and what a tremendous blessing it was to meet all of the wonderful people, it also has taken a toll on our family and taken us away from our core I guess, purpose of doing this. So we are going to really be careful protecting our time and our schedule this upcoming year, and we have said no to almost everything. As Mrs. W is fond of saying, it's just because you can do just because you can, well, I can't even remember, but the point of it is that sometimes it's hard to say no to things, opportunities that come up that are good. But just because they're good doesn't mean that you should do them. Now, she's a lot more eloquent in saying it, but I think you get the point. And so, last year we had very little time to work in the forest. We had very little time to work in the garden, and we're gonna change that this year. So, not a lot scheduled as far as traveling. We're going to be going to Boston, of course. Mrs. W qualified for the Boston Marathon, so we'll be doing that. And then the Vermont trip, we'll probably be doing that. And then the only other thing I think we have planned is we have really wanted to go to visit Israel. Mrs. W and I, neither one of us have been. And I would love to do it. Not as any sort of a pilgrimage or anything like that, but I just, as a amateur scholar of the Bible and history, I would love to see those places that I have read about all my life, to complete that picture. I mean, I just don't think there's any education that is like or that can do that is equivalent to travel. And the next time you read about the Sea of Galilee and you've actually been there and seen it, or the Mount of Olives, or it's just it makes everything come alive, living history, so to speak. So hopefully we can put that together and fit that in as well. So I guess that's about it. So I'm going to head out. It's about 6 a.m. And get started on the shop, work on those cleats today, and might even bring the camera along. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.